Good morning everybody, welcome to Mountains for Everybody YouTube channel and site. I am in the Dolomites and on the slope of Monte Cristallo. I started from Passo Tre Croci, which is below, and now I am at 2080 meters elevation. My plan today would be to get to Buffa di Perrero refuge, and this by walking up ferrata Ivano Dibona, and then perhaps continue to the hut and descend from there, or to continue to the summit. This will depend on the weather, which is not great, as you may see, and of course this will depend on my physical condition. We will see. I would be very happy if I can get to the refuge Buffa di Perrero, because this is attraction for itself. I don't really need to go any further. My plan was actually initially to stay there overnight, but the weather for tomorrow is the prediction is very bad, and this would probably mean that I have to stay there 2 nights, and this means carrying more water, food. I wouldn't mind, but the problem is that I'm going to the ferrata and carry ferrata equipment. It's in my backpack, and I also carry crampons. So it's a lot of stuff, a bit heavy, and carrying sleeping bag pad would add too much weight. So I will be happy if I get there, at least to make pictures of the refuge and then descend. So I'm still far from actual ferrata. This is the place where 2 routes merge, and this was my direction. So this is view back to the lake area. I came from this direction. Tre Croci pass is behind to the left. So these are first cables. From this point I have to use my ferrata equipment, but before that I have really to decide should I go or not, because weather, they said it would be mostly sunny. Well, it was raining in the morning. I think I shall try. According to my altimeter, elevation is 22 and 70. So I still have a lot to go. So this part was a moderate, actually easy ferrata and ridge route. I came from this direction and plan to continue over there. You know what is puzzling me is that there is nobody on the mountain, and in such situations you ask yourself what everybody knows that you don't. Okay. So such passages of snow are something that I am afraid of in early season. I don't know if I have to cross it. Maybe not. So this was an easy crossing, luckily, and you see fixed cable is there. This part is simple. So you really don't need cables at such places. These ledges are really easy. Same is here. I am at 27 and 50 meters from my watch. The pressure is stable. So these are ruins from the First World War. Believe it or not, but this was a front line. So hopefully I'm now close to Buffa di Perrero. So the route goes somewhere like this. Believe it or not, this roof is Buffa di Perrero. Oh my goodness. And the route to Rifugio Lorenzi goes somewhere there. But let's go to the bivouac first. So I have arrived at Buffa di Perrero. Opened the door and windows. And this is it. What a beautiful place. What a lonely place. I now regret for not bringing my sleeping equipment. There is some wood, but not enough. I have seen some describing this place as the loneliest place on earth. I don't think this is so, but this is really an exceptional place. So I decided to climb this peak above the refuge, and birds are here. They expect some food from me. And look, beautiful trees everywhere. I have descended from the mountain, and now it's time to pack my things. So to show you what I have been using, I have this harness from Black Diamond. I bought it probably 17 years ago, and that is still in perfect state. You use it normally with a rope of this type, wire rope. I also have this old pencil helmet, which I use today. All these things I was carrying in the bottom compartment of this Mammoth Lithium 40 backpack. So bottom compartment is where normally you put your sleeping bag. This is what I do. But for this occasion I use this space for the ferrata equipment, and I also have crampons inside in the main compartment. Other than that, I was carrying also using my very old Comperdel trekking poles, and in the backpack I have a complete waterproof layer, jacket, then waterproof pants, poncho, and food and water. So this is practically all that I need, that I had. And I also have this Casio watch, which is multifunctional. It shows me the elevation, atmospheric pressure, temperature as well, time. So I'm going now to pack this. I'm not really in a rush anymore. All the day I was under pressure because of the possible rain. Now, if you plan to repeat this tour, to do this tour yourself, I don't really know my timing. I didn't pay attention because I was going up reluctantly because I didn't know if I would be able to do this because of the rain. But the elevation difference from the Passo Tre Croci to Bivacco is 1,000 meters, just to know. And the route goes quite around the mountain, so it's very long. Now this is ferrata, Ivano Dibona, very popular here. You wouldn't say, judging by today, I haven't seen anybody. But as a ferrata, it is really light ferrata. But as a tour, this is a really long and hard tour. Again, back to ferrata. There are just a few areas where you are really exposed, and cables are in place, so everything is fine. The route is perfectly marked. You have no problem anywhere. At many places, cables are there just if you need them, but you don't really need them at many places. So this was my minimum, I would say, goal for today, and I'm really happy. Going to Rifugio Lorenzi was not an option because of many snowfields, and I didn't know if cables were in the snow or not. On the other hand, from Rifugio Lorenzi there is a steep couloir with snow, and I was supposed to go down that couloir, and I was clever enough not to take my ice axe. And even crampons that I have here are not my professional Petzl crampons. So all in all, I am really happy. This was a great day, and I will go very slowly back. I had plenty of food and water. Regarding water, I used 2.5 liters of water, just to know, and the day was cold. This is the last day of June. The weather is cold, so if this is a sunny day, hot, you should have more water. But there are several places where you can refill. I was actually carrying water filter purifier, I didn't mention. I have it here. So at least 2.5 liters of water if you go to Bivacco only. So I didn't mention my boots. This is I am actually in the process of testing my boots and backpack as well. So these are Mammut Sapien, excellent boots. I cannot say enough good words about them. They were simply perfect. I came here from Slovenia, where I did a few tours, and this is the first in the Dolomites with these boots. And in all these tours, this is about around 8, 10, 11 hours. And I have never had any pressure spot, blister, anything. I'm simply delighted with these boots, except for the fact that they are not waterproof. So forget what they say about Gore-Tex. They are not waterproof and they are not breathable. I could show you my socks, they are wet because of sweating. So it's best to forget such things. But these boots have excellent traction, simply excellent, and ankle support perfect. I can fully recommend them. I'm using them here because I made a review and I said that I didn't have a chance to use these boots on other rocky terrain. Well, I had it plenty today. Thank you for watching. All these pieces of equipment, or most of them, are described in my site, and I shall give links underneath this video. See you next time.